happy Wednesday. Welcome to my live. Happy Hump Day. My name is Robin, and I'm with Robin's Egg Blue Creations, and I'm also an independent designer with Chalk Couture. So tonight we're going to be doing a quick little, well, I don't know if it's going to be quick, but it's a pretty simple project. I'm actually not using any transfers. I'm just using chalk paste and some other embellishments. When you hop on, go ahead and say hi in the comments and tell me where you're watching from. Benita is here. She's watching from Facebook and anxiously awaiting. You have been anxious to watch this all day. Again, it's going to be a simple project. I don't know how quick it's going to be, but no transfers, just chalk paste. Jason is watching from upstairs on the couch. So, yep, hop on in the comments and tell me where you're watching from. I want to let you know that I am streaming with an online platform called StreamYard. So I am live in 3 places this evening. My Facebook business page, my Facebook private group, the Robin's Egg Blue Creations Crafty Collab, and my YouTube channel. If you happen to be watching from the group, make sure that you give StreamYard permission to use your name. Otherwise, you show up as Facebook user and I don't know who I'm saying hi to. Chris is also watching from upstairs. Stacia is watching. You're working on some wreaths. Stacia, if you happen to have your business page up or any other promo info like that, just put it in the comments. I'd be happy to share it on this live video. So I think that is all of my little announcements. So I didn't finish my statement. Don't think I finished my statement from earlier. If you happen to hear me refer to a comment that you might not see in your feed, it is because I'm live in 3 different places. So don't be alarmed. That person and that commenter may be watching from another platform. I'm going to change my camera angle. Let me know how you like this angle. I like it because I can then, I'm just playing with some things. I can take this layout and I can repurpose the video into time-lapse videos for other platforms. But if you guys don't like it, I can certainly go back to the dual screen for the entire video. So just let me know. So I'm going to be using this 14-inch round, and I have painted it with chalk paint. So just a regular paint. I've put some holes in it already. And I cheated. I used my Crocodile Big Bite to punch those. It punched right through it like it was butter. I didn't even have to get my drill out. So that's ready. So after we've painted this, then I'm going to be painting these. I'll paint the pumpkin word black, and then we will adhere it when we're done. Okay, so I'm going to put this aside for right now. So again, I am not using any transfers this evening. I'm strictly using chalk paste. We're going to paint with it. And I'm going to make this like a candy corn. And I think the last time I did candy corn, I did it backwards. So I'm going to look real quick. Just to verify that I have the right colors in the right order. Because I have been known to do it backwards. It looks like yellow, orange, and then white. Okay, help me remember that. Yellow on the bottom, orange, and then white. So okay, so this is, do a little bit of math, which is hard for me, but we'll get it figured out. So I'm going to do some rough math. It's not going to be perfect. Because, not every piece of candy corn is perfect. So I'm just laying down some tape. And because I'm using so much, I could very easily use the placement tape from Chalk Couture. But because I'm using quite a bit on this surface, I'm just using some washi tape that I won't ever use. This one is not one of my favorites. So what we're going to do, pull that up a little bit. Also, I forgot I need to do another thing. It is Happy Hump Day, Happy Mail Day. So to be eligible for the giveaway at the end of the video, make sure you type in hashtag Hump Day Happy Mail, and it is case sensitive. So All of the words need to be capitalized. Hump Day Happy Mail, just like it says down in the ticker right there. So put that in the comments throughout the video, and then I will be drawing at the end of the video. So remember YOW, yellow, orange, white. Okay, so I am just taking my orange peel, and I'm taking a color tray and a color stick, or a stir stick, and I'm just going to grab a good chunk. The cool thing is if I get too much out on my color tray, I can always put it back in my jar and it will just kind of reconstitute itself. So I'm just going to add some water, and I am using distilled water because I do intend to put any extra back. So I'm just going to stir that and kind of mix the water in just to get it to a more paintable consistency, kind of like acrylic paint. I found that if I try to, and this is the new formula because it has the teal sticker on it. I found that if I paint with the new formula straight out of the container, it drags too much and it's kind of sticky. So if I add a little bit of water, it tends to paint a little better. And see, I almost already screwed up because I'm supposed to do yellow first. So, but my orange is ready to go. For some reason, I always want to think that orange is on the bottom. So whoever just put in, I see that Stacia entered. There's somebody else that entered, but they're coming up as Facebook user, which is fine. And if you happen to win later, I can always look later and see who that is. But right now it just says Facebook user on my end. See, it looks just like that. So I don't know who that is, which isn't bad. If you want to keep your privacy intact, that's quite all right. Like I said, I can always go back in after the video and figure out who that is. So I'm just, again, adding some distilled water to get it to where it's paintable. Add a little more. Okay, that's pretty good. So I'm just going to take one of the paint brushes in the artist toolkit. Somebody, oh, yeah, it's Stacia. If you put hashtag hump day happy mail, I cannot say that. Hashtag hump day happy mail. So if you just re-enter it, that will be great. Hashtag hump day happy mail. So I'm just going to paint with the chalk paste. I really like to paint with the chalk paste because it dries super fast. It dries faster than regular chalk paint. Oh, Benita, it's you. Okay. That's okay. No worries at all. You came up as Bonita the first time. You must have switched devices. No worries. And you don't, I mean, if you don't feel comfortable giving StreamYard permission to access your name and photo, that's okay, but that's all they access. And I also like to paint with this because it comes off washes off your hands super easy. Back around the edge right here, it's on this side, it's already dry. And I'm not particularly worried about the edges right here because I've also learned a trick, like right here on this edge. I'm going to go back around it with Sharpie marker, and then I don't have to worry about it. It should be, Benita, the link is in the description of the video in the group. If you go up to the description, there should be a link to give StreamYard permission. you may have to hit the more and it'll pull all of the description down. Okay, I think that's, so we'll go ahead and dry this. Has everyone had a good week so far this week? Any big plans for the weekend? Okay, so we talked about Halloween candy on the last live. And now, Jason, you can list what's your favorite Halloween movie? Hey, Amanda. So if you're just jumping on, I am working on a 14-inch store round. I'm not using any Chocolate transfers. I'm just using chalk paste this evening. So it'll be hopefully a simple project. Stacia says she has a vendor show in McPherson. Jason's favorite Halloween movie is Hocus Pocus. Amanda is entered for the giveaway. Again, I'm doing a giveaway at the end of the video. If you want to be eligible for that, one, you have to be here at the end of the video. Two, it's scrolling in the ticker right here. Put in hashtag Hump Day Happy Mail, and it is case sensitive, so you need to type it just like it is there. So I'm just pulling up my tape. Very, very crisp line. It's another thing I like. I was going to try to mix these into like an ombre, but because this dries so fast, and to do a true ombre, you really need to have wet paint. I decided just to go for the stark line look. Benita also says Hocus Pocus. Amanda says she likes all the Charlie Brown shows. It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. Oop, oh yeah, I did that right. Okay, so then this one was about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's pretty close. I might go a little bit up here. Let's look at the candy corn again. Actually, the yellow is smaller, but we don't have to, as long as we get the colors, I think we'll be okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. And again, I could use the placement tape, but you can also use masking tape, but I have a ton of this washi tape, and this is one of my least favorite rolls. So, oh, that isn't even. I can see it from this way for sure. That is so not even. Redo. Okay. Let's just. Okay, that looks a little better. Okay. Let's see. Now I have a big mess. Now it's crooked that way. Oh boy. Maybe my yellow is crooked. We're just going to have to go with it. No one's going to be looking at it from the side, so I need to be more worried about looking at it from the front. Plus, once I get the words on there, you won't be able to tell. Okay, so I'm going to grab a different brush, and I've already pre-painted this because I was a ding-dong and thought that the orange needed to go first. So I'm just taking my paint brush, and that's dried a little bit. I can tell it's kind of dragging a little bit. So I'm going to add a little more water. There we go. I'm trying to think what my favorite Halloween movie is. I'm sure it's probably got to be Hocus Pocus. I also like, there's a show called Halloween Town. I've always wanted to see Frankenweenie, but I haven't ever seen it. It looks really cute, but I'll maybe have to watch it this year. I'm just trying to even out my brush strokes. I think that looks pretty good. Oops. A little bit of streaking. The Addams Family. Okay, that looks pretty good. Amanda, you haven't seen Hocus Pocus? It's like a rite of passage. You have to watch it for Mary. She's my favorite Sanderson sister. Okay, so tell me this. What was your favorite Halloween costume that you wore when you were a kiddo? Stacia was a homemade pumpkin. I can see some spots I missed. Yeah, Kathy and Jimmy is hilarious as Mary. And I forgot what's you know, I don't even know if I remember the other two's names in the movie. What's Bette Midler's character's name, and then Sarah Jessica Parker's? All I know is Mary. I forgot. Drawn a blank. Let's see. I think my favorite costume? We had these clown, I think they were originally Raggedy Ann and Andy costumes, but by the time I got them, they weren't complete costumes anymore, but we had these yarn wigs. Amanda says she doesn't remember any, but she loves making them for her kids. We made a few for Dane. One year he was Link from The Legend of Zelda. That was a really cute costume. And then one year I made him a SpongeBob costume from felt. And I made him a Mario costume, mainly just the hat, and a Luigi costume. So Amanda, what was the favorite costume that you've made so far? Okay, I think we'll let this dry on its own for a little bit. I'm going to carefully peel this up, hoping that it doesn't peel up any of that paste. I have a slight gap there, but I'm not terribly worried about it. Hardly noticeable. And I don't have to paint the top because I base coated it white already. So there is our candy corn. It's a little wonky. Ooh. So there's a slight gap right there between the two. But we're going to set that aside for a little bit and let it dry. So I'm going to bring in my words. This one says, "Hello, Pumpkin." And I actually got these at a one of the box craft stores that we don't have in town. I ordered them online. There were like 3, and I've used, and they come in a 2-pack. So like this one, the hello and the pumpkin came together. Last week I used the welcome, and the hello came with that. And then if I can grab, there was a third one, and it says Hocus Pocus. So I thought they were really cute, and they were very inexpensive. So Amanda says she has a favorite for each kid, but Oliver's Transformer took the most time. Yeah, that was a pretty cool costume. Okay, so this, I mixed this earlier before I came on, but it has dried up a little bit. So I'm just using a makeup sponge again, and I'm just dabbing it in the paste and getting a little bit off. And then I've taped these words to the box, to the cardboard, and I'm using it to help hold the words down, and I'm just kind of pouncing. If I would try to use a paintbrush like this back and forth, I would inevitably get little gunky pieces of paint in the insides. But with these makeup sponges, it pretty much just stays on the top. It makes for a quick painting. His felt costume that we made him was really cute, and he was holding a little spatula. He even had he had on it. Yeah, it looked really cute. He had on his underwear over his pants, kind of like SpongeBob does, you know, when he doesn't have his brown pants on. He looked really cute. And I was actually impressed that I got it made. No pattern, no nothing. Of course, pretty easy to make a box, literally a box out of felt. go back and see if I have any. Oops, that's why you pounce it off, Robin. Otherwise you end up with goop. Stacia, what kind of wreaths are you working on? Okay, I think that's good. So let's dry that. Winifred and Sarah. So Sarah's name is Sarah. Thanks, Jason. It's pretty dry. Let's put that away. I don't need the water anymore. It's about the only one I need to put back is the yellow. Everything else is pretty much just going to wash. So this is literally just like taking the extra, kind of like I do when I have it on a squeegee. And I can just stick it all back in there because it's already soaked up a lot of that water and it's back to its original consistency. Okay. I'm going to get paint everywhere. Okay, just doing a little tidying so I don't end up wearing it all. Put all that as far away as I can get it. Okay. I got minimal paint on my hand. Okay, so we're going to let's clean this off. Just trying to clean up as I go. Okay, so I'll dry this. Okay, so let's bring our round back in. I think we'll let that dry a tad more. I've pulled out some wire out of my stash, and I've got some extra beads that I painted for some bead garlands the other day. I think, I don't know, that's probably going to be too thin. So let's use this. This is paper covered wire. I've had this for Lord only knows how long. Because I don't get rid of anything. So I'm going to use a wired hanger on this one. And then we're going to add the beads. Yep, they fit. So that might work. So I'm just going to put it through the hole. And I'm going to bend it to the back. Ouch. And kind of bend it around. Maybe. Squish it together. There. And then I'm going to put my beads on. And I know one of these is gray instead of white or black, but I think it'll still work. It'll just add a little bit of color. I'm just going to add 3. I'm going to stick it back through the hole. I don't want the hanger very long. I think that'll work. So then I'm just going to bend that back. And I'm just going to kind of twist it around itself. And then cut that off. Ouch. Okay, so we may have to add a little bit of ribbon. And I could maybe put a little bit of ribbon here and a little bit of ribbon there, but I think that's super cute. It's a different way to hang something. So then I'm going to grab my glue and my letters here, my words. Hopefully they don't pop into. Actually, you know what? It's going to be easier to peel the paint or the tape off of the word. Thanks, Amanda. Okay, so I'm just going to peel the tape off because that would be easier than the cardboard away. I don't know, I kind of think it screams for a big old loud bow. But maybe we'll put the bow. Maybe, yeah, we'll have to figure out what to do. Okay, so I'm going to glue this on. Just trying to figure out where I want it to go. And then, thanks, Stacia. Thanks, Amanda. Get my glue. I'm out of super glue, which is what I would probably use. But this wood glue dries pretty fast. And this Tight Bond is my favorite wood glue. It works way better than Gorilla wood glue. Of course, it has to come out to work better. I have to do a little bit of surgery. Thanks, Jason. Oh, there we go. Got a little bit too much going on here. Oops, I'm getting kind of sloppy with the glue. Neat though. Cutout words are really cute. Love the font for this project. Wish I could take credit for it, but that's how I bought them. But again, they were super inexpensive. If I could win the lottery and buy a Glowforge, I could cut some out, but Since I don't play the lottery, that's a little hard to do. So I'm just going to press this down just to kind of get it to stick. I see where I've got some seepage. And I also have to remember I have wet glue on my hands and I have water-soluble paste. So I have to remind myself not to touch everything for very long because I could reactivate that paste. And I have to be careful when I pick up all this glue that I don't smudge anything. I think that's pretty well down. Okay, so now I'm going to glue this one on. I do really think this needs a bow instead of beads. What do you guys think? Bow or beads? Or both? I don't know about both. Maybe I could do a little dangle beads off of the bow. There we go. So bow, beads, or both? If I do both, I'll do a little bead dangle. Bonita says bow. Stacia likes the idea of both. I'm just kind of wiping some of the glue off of my fingers before I press down. Amanda says she likes it as it is. She's always a fan of bows. Now with a bead dangle. A bow with a bead dangle. I think that might be the way I go. But I don't have any of my ribbon down here. It is all still upstairs. So I will leave it. Oh, I've got a lot of glue. I will leave it as it is right now, and I will finish it off camera. You can see I'm already reactivating all that black. But I think it's good and stuck down in most places. And this glue will dry clear. I don't really have to worry about it, but I'm kind of anal like that. Okay, I think it's good and down. Okay, so there is our Hello Pumpkin, our little candy corn. No, Jason, you don't have to bring it down off. It's fairly done right now. I'll put a bow on it later. This will be kind of a quick. I told you it was going to be simple, but it just goes to show you that you don't have to invest in all the transfers. Again, you can just get the primary colors of chalk paste. But it also shows that it's extremely versatile. So I didn't get a lick of, I have a bottle of acrylic paint here, but I didn't have to use any of that. Simple materials. The round came from Hobby Lobby. They're really hard to find, these 14-inch, quarter-inch rounds. Like they were on sale this week and they were gone on Monday. Bonita says little tiny painted candy corns floating around in the white at the top would be cute too. Yeah, there is a retired candy corn transfer. I don't know, I kind of just like it simple and understated. Okay, so let me show you if you haven't, you've probably all seen it because you've all been watching, but I just want to remind you of the Club Couture this month. $19.99 with free shipping, 3 chalk paste singles mailed to your house as a little crafty kit for 3 months. And you can cancel it anytime after that. So I just wanted to give you that information real quick. Let's see. Oops. Let's see. If you wouldn't mind, I hadn't hit the OK button. So if you wouldn't mind putting in the giveaway entry again, #HumpDayHappyMail. Remember, it's case sensitive. It didn't catch it because I didn't hit the button, and I only have one entry. So again, hashtag, let me find it. Okay. Save that. There you go. You made it bigger. So put in hump day, hashtag hump day happy mail. If you wouldn't mind entering again, because it didn't catch it. Oh, poops. I think I may have messed up again. I'll get it figured out one of these. I'm just having to type it back in. Hump day happy mail. Okay, are you getting it all typed in? Hashtag hump day happy mail, case sensitive. I've got 2 entries so far. So it looks like Amanda and Stacia. Bonita, if you wouldn't mind typing it in again, that would be great. Oops. Let me move that. Okay, I have still have 2 entries. If I could get Bonita's again, that would be great. Unless scrolling back up. I may just have the 2 of you. Okay. Oh, nope, there she goes. Let's see. Yep, it's caught all 3. So let me share my screen. Chrome tab. Giveaway. Okay, are we ready? Drum roll, please. Who is it going to be? Amanda. Now I owe you 3. It's a good thing I know where you live. So you have to keep me honest. Congratulations, Amanda. Okay, so let's stop the screen. And let's go back to that one. Okay. So we did the giveaway tonight because I will not be live on Friday. Jason and I have a prior commitment, but I will be live again on Saturday morning at 10. And I am doing 2 more. I'm doing the Halloween version of gnomes. So stay tuned for that to see how I make some cute little, maybe some witchy gnomes. So again, Saturday at 10. And I just want to thank everybody for hanging out with me this evening. And I will see you later and have a great rest of your week. Thanks for watching.